So a pretty common question that I get asked is what made me decide to start TBFT? And in particular, what made you choose to work with, specifically to niche and work with clients that are over the age of 50, being that you're not quite 50 yet. So I guess I have to tell you the story from, trace it back to when I was even a kid. You can see from this drawing here, this was actually a real drawing that I did when I was in primary school. For some reason, I was always fascinated with strength and muscles. And as soon as I turned 13, because at the time, we always got told that you shouldn't do weights when you were too young. And I literally waited until I was 13 and I was like, yep, that's old enough. I'm going to start lifting weights. And that evolved into me just absorbing and reading books and trying to learn as much as I could and experiment on myself for many, many years. And funny enough, like in high school, I was sort of known as the go-to kid if you had questions about strength training. When kids wanted to start to lift weights, they would come and ask me, and they would even get me to design them a program. And this is before I had any formal education, but I'd read so many books that I had a reasonable understanding of how to put something together. Then as soon as I finished school, I became a personal trainer because that was my passion, and I started my own personal training business pretty much straight away. In my 20s, as it evolved, I became more and more interested in the other aspects of health, nutrition, lifestyle, and just I really became passionate about holistic health and all aspects of wellness and how it related to the clients that I was training. As I trained clients over the years, I found that the ones that I got the most enjoyment from training was clients that were in their 50s and 60s. And the main reason for that was that I could really, their goals were less superficial. They were more about things that really made a difference in their lives. So things like being able to physically perform tasks that they could no longer do. Be able to have more energy and just feel better inside their body, as well as look better and just have better health parameters moving forwards as they aged. And from there, I found that I naturally gravitated towards working with clients of that age, and they gravitated towards me. Because I'd been doing it, by this stage for a couple of decades, I'd accumulated a lot of, experience and some knowledge along the way in terms of how to work around more complicated health conditions, as well as injuries and surgeries and things like that take a little bit more experience as a trainer to know how to deal with. And fast forward to today, and TBFT now has 3 main programs. We have our in-person studio in Diamond Creek, Victoria. We have our online program where we have clients from all over Australia now. We initially started just in Victoria, but we have clients from Tasmania now, from Canberra, from New South Wales, all over the place. And we combine, that program involves live training. So we actually do live training on Zoom with clients in a semi-private personal training session, as well as on-demand workouts that we have pre-recorded. And we use a specialized app called Trainerize, where we put a plan in there for clients. And the other component to that program is the accountability and healthy health and lifestyle coaching that we do. And then our third arm to the business now is our retreats. So we did our first retreat earlier this year. It was a massive success. We had some amazing results, some really life-changing, amazing results that we're very, very proud of. And we're planning on doing more and more of those as the years go on, probably 2 or more per year now. So yeah, from starting out, from the original question, which was why did I decide to focus on 50 plus clients? Hopefully that story explains it for you.